Ask me anything. So everything boils down to three simple components. First element, second element, and third element. Let's start with what we know, and that is the second element. And what is the second element? That is this material dimension of positive and negative dualities. Now, the second element is the opposite of the first element. Okay? So this material dimension is the opposite of the first element. What is the opposite of duality? Singularity, an all-positive singularity with no opposite. And that is what the first element is. All right? And that is I call that God plus. Second element, God light. So this is God plus, first element.
Are you saying God light as in like the light beer or something like that?
Or like light in...
or like light as in actual light?
Right, as in light.
Okay.
Okay? So God plus, dimension of all positive, singularity. No opposites exist in the first element. Second element, God light. The opposite of the first element. What's the opposite of an all positive? Negative. But in a freestanding dimension, which is what this material dimension is, you need to show what this is the opposite of. So we have duality as the fundamental core foundation of every single thing in this material dimension. So you can just say light, but what you're saying is light dark. Now, let's talk about third element. Third element is just the intellectual byproduct of an all-positive awareness interpreting a material dimension of duality. And what is included in the third element, namely all of history, everything of the past, all tools of civilization, all intellectual byproduct of being a human being, is the third element. Now the thing about the past is that it is subjective. As an arena of thought, it is potentially manipulatable. So therefore, the past cannot be used necessarily as a wholesome source for direction in the present moment. Well, the simpler an explanation, most likely the closer it is to truth. The more complex the explanation, the more likely it is to be a manipulation. So look for simplicity in answers. The more complex, the more mysterious the thing is, the more suspicious it should be to you as a potential lie. Why rhymes with lie. Someone asks you why, they're giving you an opportunity to lie. For all we know, everything we think of as true, it could just be a story, a spin, spun out to generate an entire population of people who believe a false reality, who believe a false history. If anything, I would say, let's just give history a break and worry about fixing things right now. Just give that a rest for a bit, and let's just work on interpersonal humanity. You'd never know what's going to happen. This is a random universe in which we live. So to speculate about, especially with our current history, where so much of what happens is manipulated and controlled and scripted and planned out, and coordinated. What good does it really do the individual to speculate on any kind of future other than one that will be the natural byproduct of changing how you live your life right now? So I can envision a world where we are a big collection of individuals who have come to the awareness of our fundamental nature and the responsibility we have as aware beings on this planet to manifest in this world as much unconditional love and unopposed joy as we possibly can. Because there is no reason, no good reason, why humanity should suffer as a species. the best thing to do would be to detach technologically. Separating yourself as much as you can from commercial media altogether. All these passionate concerns that just take your mind away from who you are and stuff like that. What'd you say?